Section 1. The throw, a moment of impossible energy. The pitcher winds up, his muscles coiling like a tightly wound spring. Every fiber of his being focused on this singular moment. The crowd holds its breath, the stadium falling into an almost eerie silence. It's not just any pitch, it's a fastball, clocked at 90% the speed of light. The ball leaves his hand with a force that defies comprehension, a blur of white streaking towards the plate. Impossible? Of course. But imagine it anyway. Picture the ball accelerating beyond the limits of human capability, a projectile of pure, unadulterated power. The release. The ball, imbued with unimaginable kinetic energy, doesn't just cut through the air, it obliterates the very fabric of reality in front of it. The air around it warps and twists, creating a visual spectacle of chaos and distortion. The air molecules in the ball's path don't even have time to get out of the way. They are violently displaced, creating shockwaves that ripple outward, a testament to the ball's incredible speed. They are instantly transformed into pure energy, releasing a flash of gamma rays so intense it would blind anyone watching. The sheer brilliance of the light is overwhelming, a burst of energy that leaves an indelible mark on the senses. This is not just a pitch, it's a moment of impossible energy, a fleeting glimpse into the extraordinary. Section 2. Air molecules and annihilation, the first milliseconds. This isn't just a matter of friction, it's annihilation. The baseball, at such an absurd speed, collides with air molecules with such force that their very atoms are ripped apart. Electrons and positrons, the antimatter counterparts of electrons, are born from this collision, only to annihilate each other milliseconds later, releasing even more energy. The air in front of the ball isn't just pushed aside, it's transformed into a superheated plasma, a seething inferno of subatomic particles. The baseball, at its heart, is now a runaway nuclear reaction. Section 3. Fusion fireball. A baseball-sized star is born. Imagine a star, not in the vastness of space, but right here on Earth, condensed to the size of a baseball. This is not science fiction, it's a theoretical marvel of physics. The energy released in these initial microseconds dwarfs any nuclear weapon ever created. It's an explosion of unimaginable magnitude, a burst of energy that outshines anything humanity has ever witnessed. The plasma fireball expands outward at an incredible rate, engulfing the pitcher's mound, spreading with a ferocity that defies comprehension. The sheer speed and intensity of this expansion are mind-boggling. The batter's box, then the entire stadium. In mere seconds, the entire structure is consumed by the fiery onslaught, leaving nothing but a blazing inferno in its wake. But it doesn't stop there. The heat and pressure at the very core of this expanding fireball are so intense that the atoms themselves begin to fuse, creating a chain reaction of nuclear fusion, just like in the heart of a star. The baseball, now nothing more than a speck of superheated matter at the center of this maelstrom, is undergoing a transformation that mirrors the processes happening in the sun's core, is releasing energy on a scale comparable to the sun, albeit for a much shorter period. This brief but intense burst of energy is a stark reminder of the raw power contained within the universe's most fundamental forces. Section 4. Aftermath. A crater where the diamond once was. The fusion reaction wouldn't last long. It was a brief, yet cataclysmic event. A momentary burst of energy that would leave a lasting impact on everything around it. The baseball simply doesn't have the mass to sustain it. It disintegrates almost instantly, unable to withstand the immense forces at play. The very fabric of the baseball, its leather and stitching, vaporizes in an instant. But the damage is done. The stadium, the surrounding city, perhaps even the Earth's crust itself, would be irrevocably scarred. Buildings crumble, streets crack open, and the landscape is forever altered. The once bustling city is now a ghost town, a testament to the destructive power unleashed. Where once stood a baseball diamond, there would now be a crater miles wide, still radiating heat and light long after the initial flash. The ground around it is scorched, the air thick with the smell of burnt earth. This crater, a gaping wound in the landscape, serves as a grim reminder of what once was. It's a stark reminder of the awesome and terrifying power contained within the very fabric of reality. The explosion, a blinding flash of light, is seared into the memories of those who witnessed it. The heat waves ripple through the air, distorting the view and making it hard to breathe. A power that, thankfully, we can only imagine unleashing in scenarios like this. It makes one ponder the fragility of our existence and the thin line between creation and destruction. As we look into the distance, we are left to wonder about the forces that shape our world and the delicate balance that sustains it.